What's up, everybody, and happy Saturday, February the 6th. I hope everyone is doing well today. I want to provide you with a weekend update regarding the economic stimulus and a promise that President Biden made to everyone yesterday.
Is going to keep the commitment of $2,000. $600 has already gone out. $1,400 checks to people who need it. I'm not cutting the size of the checks. They're going to be $1,400, period. That's what the American people were promised.
Stay tuned. I'm going to discuss that as well as play a full video clip for you and dive a little bit more into the details as when we will be expecting that next economic stimulus payment. Hello everyone, my name is Paul Zachary Shelton Jr. and I'm the Chief Investment Officer of Warwick Shore Advisors. We are a wealth and investment management firm located in Orlando, Florida with clients all across the United States. If this is your first time coming to my channel, I ask that you please hit that subscribe button. Please ring the bell so that you can get an update each time I post a new video. And lastly, please give me the thumbs up. Please like and share this video to help me increase the financial literacy of our globe. So I wanted to give you a quick update today regarding everything that took place yesterday. So early yesterday morning, the Senate, they stayed up all night Thursday night, worked through the night until early Friday morning. They passed the budget plan, which would include enough money for the $1.9 trillion stimulus plan. Then they hit the ball over to the House of Representatives. The representatives did follow suit and were able to pass the similar budget plan as well. So the major things about this is that now it paves the way for the stimulus plan to be put together and voted on in Congress without any filibusters or without any opposition from the Republican Party. The biggest caveat that is passed, or at least with this budget being passed as of right now, there is not the requirement of having a supermajority to be able to move the stimulus forward. Prior to this budget being passed, you would have required at least 10 Republicans in the Senate to join in with the Democrats in the Senate to give them at least 60 as a supermajority to vote on the economic stimulus plan and be able to push it forward. Now, President Biden did say that he is not backing down and not backing away from those $1,400 checks. So it seems like this is exactly what everyone's going to get. They promised $2,000, and this is what he is sticking to. I'm going to go ahead and play that full video clip for you just so you can get a little bit of the gist as to why he is sticking to the $1,400 payments.
We're still in the teeth of this pandemic. In fact, January was the single deadliest month of the whole pandemic. We lost nearly 100,000 lives. I know some in Congress think we've already done enough to deal with the crisis in the country. Others think that things are getting better and we can afford to sit back and either do little or do nothing at all. That's not what I see. I see enormous pain in this country. A lot of folks out of work, a lot of folks going hungry, staring at the ceiling tonight wondering, what am I going to do tomorrow? And I believe the American people are looking right now to their government for help, to do our job, to not let them down. So I'm going to act, and I'm going to act fast. I'd like to be doing it with the support of Republicans. I've met with Republicans. There's some really fine people who want to get something done, but they're just not willing to go as far as I think we have to go. I've told both Republicans and Democrats that's my preference to work together. But if I have to choose between getting help right now to Americans who are hurting so badly and getting bogged down in a lengthy negotiation, or compromising on a bill that's up to the crisis, that's an easy choice. I'm going to help the American people who are hurting now. That's why I'm so grateful to the House and the Senate for moving so fast on the American Rescue Plan. Job number one of the American Rescue Plan is vaccines. Vaccines. The second, the American Rescue Plan is going to keep the commitment of $2,000. $600 has already gone out. $1,400 checks to people who need it. I'm not cutting the size of the checks. They're They're going to be $1,400, period. That's what the American people were promised.
So as you can see from that video clip, that our economy, although it feels like it's doing well, we still have some trouble and headwinds ahead of us. We're still struggling when it comes to the unemployment numbers. Unemployment data was released yesterday, and it still shows that we are having revisions downward in the number of new jobs that we're hiring, or new jobs that are coming into our economy. And unfortunately, in the month of January, we only added 49,000 jobs to the economy. Of those 49,000 jobs, 43,000 of them were in the federal sector, were hired by the government employees. We know that that is not sustainable for any company, or I should say sustainable for any country, to only have the government as the primary employer or the primary entity that is hiring people. There is a great need still for economic stimulus. And although we still will receive those $1,400 checks, it more than likely, and there's a high guarantee, about 99.9%, that it will be more strategic this last time, and this third and final time for economic stimulus. So more than likely, everyone that was making more, $75,000 and roughly in that range, and $150,000 for a couple, or up to $200,000 like was previously, will not be receiving the economic stimulus this time. More than likely, it'll be given to individuals that are making $50,000 and below, and also for married couples that are making $100,000 and below. I did receive a good question on my live video yesterday asking about the stimulus payment and with the money that's being given to education, that's proposed for education, which is roughly $170 billion as I look at my notes, that is going to be given to education out of this next stimulus plan. There was an individual that asked the question that does that include daycare workers, daycares, and teachers? As we know, all of the daycares, there's so many daycares around this country that have really provided the backdrop for moms and dads like me to be able to go back to work and be able to stay at work and be able to work. Although my kids are home with me at the moment, we do utilize the daycare as well. So unfortunately, this $170 billion does not encumber daycares and anyone that are under, I should say, that are VPK in age under. So all the infants to ages 4 roughly, it's not covered under this. However, two caveats. One, if your daycare is affiliated with another organization, another school or a church or any other parent company organization, you could potentially qualify for other stimulus money, potentially the PPP loans being one of them. You can reach out to your accountant, reach out to whoever is filing your taxes or helping with that, and or your local bank, whichever local bank that you're using. Apply for those PPP loans, and they will provide you with some very, very good assistance. And as long as you're using at least 70% of that money for employment payroll, it is completely forgiven. The next thing is the ERC, which is the Employee Retention Credit. This is another one that previously under the CARES Act, if you applied for the PPP, you could not use the ERC. But under the current act now, you are able to use both of them in tandem, and it is extremely beneficial for many, many people out there. I would encourage all daycare owners, all daycare workers, teachers out there, please look into this, because this is something that is very, very important. I actually sit on the board of directors for the Early Learning Coalition of Orange County, and we deal with all the daycares in the Central Florida area, and we had a seminar speaking to this specifically earlier this week. So I know that this is something that is extremely beneficial for all those daycares and daycare workers that are out there. Thank you so much for this question. If you have any other questions or comments, please leave them below in the comment section. I do my best to get to all of my questions and all of my comments. And as always, please hit that subscribe button if this is your first time coming to my channel. Please ring the bell so you can get an update each time I post a new video. And lastly, please give me the thumbs up. Please like and share this video to help me increase the financial literacy of our globe. Thank you so much and have a great day.